IELTS Speaking Practice Test number 1. Brought to you by ImproveYourSpeakingScore.com. This is an actual practice test. It should take around 15 minutes to complete. I will speak the question and give you a little time to speak, and then move on to the next question if you need more time to answer, or if the video is too quick for you, then feel free to pause the video and continue when ready at any point. Part 1. Let's begin. I will speak the question, give you 15 seconds to speak, and then move on to the next question. Again, feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Question 1. Where do you live? Question 2. Do you think it is interesting to live there? Question 3. Do you usually wear a watch? Question 4. Do you think time management is important? Question 5. Why do you think people like to wear an elegant watch? Question 6. Have you ever received a watch as a gift? Question 7. Are you ever late for anything? Question 8. How do you feel when others are late? Question 9. What is a school subject you didn't like when you were a child? Question 10. Did you have a favorite teacher when you were a child? Question 11. Would you like to become a teacher in the future? Why? Question 12. Do you still keep in contact with friends from your childhood? These are the questions that were just asked. Take a minute to double check the question to make sure you fully understood it. Then we will soon move on to part 2. Okay, moving on. Part 2, the long turn question. Here is your cue card for part 2. Describe an enjoyable day spent in the countryside. You should say when and where you went, who you went with, what you did there, and explain why you think it was enjoyable. Here's a piece of paper. Here's a pencil. I will give you 1 minute to take notes. During this 1 minute, I will be quiet, take notes, and 1 minute later, I will ask you to begin speaking. Okay, I am ready when you are. Begin speaking. Please speak for 2 full minutes. Okay, excellent job. I will stop you there. Part 2, we only give you about time for 2 minutes. Let's move on to part 3. In part 3, I'll ask you 4 or 5 questions. First question. Do you think it is better to live in the city or countryside? Great job. Question 2. What are the advantages of living in the countryside? Excellent. Question 3. Has life changed much in the countryside in recent years? Okay, good job. Question 4. Does urban sprawl affect your city? No worries, I will repeat the question. Does urban sprawl affect your city? All right, good job. Last question. Is gentrification an issue where you live? No worries, I will repeat the question. Is gentrification an issue where you live? Okay, you would like me to define gentrification? Well, gentrification is the process of renovating and improving a house or district, area, neighborhood, street, so that it conforms to class taste. Middle class taste. Western culture, this is a very negative thing for some people. Maybe you're kicking out people from a neighborhood that has a lot of character and charm, and the people are low income. So, low income people can't afford to live there because the area is nicer. Middle class people live there. It changes the soul and the spirit of the neighborhood. It's no longer a regular neighborhood. It has Starbucks on every corner. All right. So, again, is gentrification an issue where you live? Okay, that's it for the questions. Very good job with your speaking. Let's look at the questions that I asked you. See if you can remember the questions, compare them. Do you think you answered appropriately? I hope you enjoyed practicing for the speaking test. You should spend at least 30 minutes a day preparing for the speaking test. If you enjoyed this video, me, John Hill, I'm more than happy to make more videos, but I need more people to subscribe to my channel, more people to like the video, more people to share the video on Facebook. If I see interest in these videos, I'll make some more. If this video was helpful, then you should join my Facebook group. On Facebook, search for Improve Your Speaking Score Community. Thank you. Also, I would love it if you could like this video, leave a comment, or subscribe to this YouTube channel.